Hi guys. I've been seeing um, several comments on the vibe checks. Yes, I am actually reading those, so I do see the comments that you make. And I've been seeing a couple things, and I just wanted to address stuff really quick in a video so that we can avoid confusion. The first thing I've seen is um, the fact that you don't know when things are due. My first suggestion would be to log into your school email. If you don't know how to do that, you need to contact Mr. Gilkey and get that information so that you can log into your school email. Every time I post an assignment on Google Classroom, your school email is notified. So that's number one. Number two, there is a tool here that says calendar, and it's Google Calendar. So as you can see, now I'm on the teacher one, but it shows everything and when it's due, and it shows everything that I've posted and when it's due. So utilize that Google Calendar option. Um, Also, we've talked about before the to-do list, all of your classes. It shows all of the assignments that you have to do for that week. It also shows missing and the assignments that you've done. When it comes to done assignments, I would like to address just because you've clicked turn in on an Edpuzzle assignment or on a Flipgrid assignment does not mean you've completed it. I've gotten several messages from students saying so-and-so's turned in Flipgrid, so-and-so's turned in Edpuzzle. And then I go to Flipgrid or I go to Edpuzzle and you've not completed that assignment. You actually have to click on the link and complete the assignment in order to get credit. Just clicking turn in does not count. I do look at those assignments and I do grade things. So please be aware of that. Just because you've clicked turn in does not mean you've actually completed the assignment. Something else that I've heard is that I give too much work and I post everything at once and it's very confusing. I post everything at once so that if you are someone who wants to work ahead, you have that option. Um, if you're someone who completes my assignments very fast, I don't want you to have to sit around waiting for the next assignment. However, for those of you that say that I post everything at once and it's overwhelming, I want to show you something that every teacher in our building has that could help you stay on task. So I'm going to click on first period. Also, please notice that I do post announcements in your Google Classroom, um, but we'll go back to that in a minute. So if you click on the classwork tab, I have a folder. I've moved it to the top of everyone's Google Classroom. It's called Week at a Glance. And I posted this, as you can see, it says posted September 4th, 2020. So it's been here the whole time. But I've posted this in my Google Classroom. See, it says this is a living document where you can find all of your assignments for each week in one place. So for my class, so again, this is English 1, but we'll use it as an example. You click on the document, and at some point it opens up. It opens up, and as you can see, right here at the top, it says Week 1, August 26th, Unit 1. We're not on Week 1 anymore. So you need to scroll down. Like I said, it's a living document, it is long, so you will have to do a little bit of work in scrolling. But as you can see, every week that we've had this school year, it's on here. So we scroll down. So here's, for example, this is for the week of 1/11/21. So this is the week that'll start on Monday. So if you look, I have everything sectioned out by day. So for next week, on Monday, freshmen, We will be having a Zoom at 8:30, and we will discuss the week's expectations and what we're going to be doing. Any questions that you have about work on that week, you need to bring them on Monday. On Tuesday, we have an Ed puzzle over chapter 10. So we're going to be reading chapter 10 and answering those Ed puzzle questions. On Wednesdays, I do not post work on Wednesdays because that is my personal contact day. That is a day for you to get caught up on your assignments. On Thursday, we won't have a classroom or a class Zoom, but I will be logged on so you can pop in and ask questions, and you also have chapter 11. On Friday, you have chapter 12. So as you can see, everything is sectioned out by day. You have an assignment per day. Sophomores, I have the same thing for you. This is a good way to keep yourself organized. Like I said, every teacher in the building has to have a WAG as well. So my suggestion is use that Google Calendar. If you have an iPhone, you have a calendar on there. If you have an Android, you should have some type of calendar on there. Put it in your phone. Get a written agenda, something. But in that way, if you're someone who needs the structure of school, this is a way for you to keep yourself on track. On Monday, I know I have a Zoom for Miss Cribbs. I have a worksheet for Miss Gilkey, whatever. All there. If you're someone that needs day by day on how to do things. Now, if you're someone who, no matter what, is going to wait until Friday at 11:50 to turn in all of your work for the week, I can't help you about that. But I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you this tool so that you're aware that it is there, and maybe this will help keep ourselves organized, because as I sit here, I am still grading assignments from November 16th, which was 2 months ago. And I gave you that time to get stuff turned in. But going into this next half of the trimester, I really would like us to be more responsible with turning in assignments so that I am not sitting the week or the week before grades are due, grading things from November. So I'm asking for us to be a little bit more on top of things as we go into the second half of the trimester. These week at a glances, they are here. Like I said, all of your teachers have them. They should be in all of your Google Classrooms. You might just have to scroll and search for it a little bit. And if you can't find it, ask your teachers, hey, can I see your week at a glance? But every teacher does have them, and this is going to be a good way to keep you on track. For those of you who are continuing to be remote, or for any of you who are planning on coming back in person at any point, this is still a good tool for you to keep on track. Okay. Please remember I said I do post assignments. As you can see, all of my grades, first, second, third, fifth, and sixth periods, all of my classes, the grades are currently up to date as of yesterday at about 2 p.m. So if you've turned in anything after that 2 p.m. mark from yesterday, that is not up to date. But I am working on getting that put in the grade book, but everything that was due before Christmas break as of 2 p.m. yesterday is up to date. If you turned it in after 2 p.m., I'm working on that. But other than that, it's as up to date as possible. Please remember that the deadline to turn in assignments from second trimester is Monday at noon. After noon on Monday, I will not accept any assignments from November 16th to January 8th. So please use your time wisely this weekend. Please use your time wisely on Monday before noon to get that work in. I will not be accepting it afternoon. It doesn't matter if you're someone who's planning on being in the building on the 19th, or whenever your group comes back. It doesn't matter what time, or if you're planning on being in person. I will not accept that work. So please use your time wisely. I hope you have been using your time wisely over break and before. Please get that stuff in. Remember that freshmen, you had a big project, the oral storytelling assignment, and sophomores had the Julius Caesar character analysis Google slide. Both of those projects are worth 30 points summative. That is going to be weighted more than all of the homeworks. So you can do all of your missing assignments all day long if you want to, but if you don't get those projects turned in, it is going to be near impossible for you to have a passing grade. It will be impossible for you to have a passing grade. So please, if you have not done those projects, if you have not turned them in, I still have several people who have not even attempted to contact me about that. So please, 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 please get those projects in. I really don't want to have to turn in any names as failures. So if you have any questions, please contact me. But get your stuff turned in, do your projects. Remember, oh, look, also here on this side, it shows your upcoming assignments and when they're due. Please remember the Google Calendar option. And remember to keep yourself on track. This Week at a Glance is posted and updated every single week, and every single teacher in the building has one. So get a hold of those. However you need to organize yourself, please do it so that we can be successful. And one more thing, under the important tab, I post a lot of things under the important tab. One of the things that I've posted is that people are having a hard time. They don't know how to contact me. I don't get back in enough time. I do have a Google Voice text number. It is right here. It is posted right here. If you text me, you need to tell me who you are. Remember, if you text me after 3 p.m., I will not respond. The contacting policies are still in place, but if you need an easier way to contact me, this is one. So please utilize this within reason. Please don't text me like, hey, Miss Cribbs, what are you doing? But if you have questions about any assignments or anything class related, feel free to use this number and text me. And that is an easier way to get a hold of me if you are not joined already to my Remind, or if you think I am not responding to your comments fast enough. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that some of these things I've shown you, I hope you utilize them so that we can make the second half of second trimester more successful than the first half. Bye, guys.